There's been a number of changes in the aerospace industry over the last 5 years. We've seen a significant reduction in new aircraft design, record sales, order books and a record backlog of aircraft delivery. There's been an increased spend and focus on major modifications and through-life extensions of existing fleets. And with the low fuel pricing, we've seen some record margins and record profits as well. The OEMs are very much focused on maximising and maintaining historic build rates, and the supply chain is actively looking to support that. There's a significant focus on the aftermarket sector, so the maintenance, repair and overhaul organisations, MRO, are growing and trying to sustain the increased volumes and increased demand of the in-service sector. What we're also seeing as well is some new operators entering to that space, so the OEMs are now entering to the aftermarket space, and with that increased competition, we're seeing that these organisations are actively looking to drive efficiencies and identify efficiencies in order for them to remain competitive. Overall, we're seeing that there's a demand for lower costs, faster design and reduced downtime of aircraft. We're seeing a number of really interesting innovations in the market at the moment. There's an increased spend in R&D, and we're seeing an increased focus on urban mobility, so flying taxis or even flying cars. There's also a focus on drones and unmanned aerial systems. We're also seeing an increased utilisation and maturity of advanced materials. So we've got additive manufacturing or 3D printing, electrification and hybrid technologies, and also composite materials. And finally is digitalisation. All organisations are actively looking at reducing their operating costs and driving efficiencies through the use of digital tools, big data, data analytics and machine learning technologies. All of these innovations bring benefits to these organisations, but they also bring challenges as well in terms of capability and investment strategies. So data utilisation in the aerospace industry is not a new concept, but harnessing the power of the data through advanced data analytics is something that's really benefiting the industry. Recognising the power of data, we've developed some digital tools that are currently being market tested. Flow is a 3D aircraft damage assessment system, and Data Visualization as a Service, DVIS, is a powerful data analytics and 3D visualization tool. It takes the data from multiple data sources and brings it together in one place for a single source of truth. The data is then presented in a 3D visualization format that allows quick and easy interrogation. All of that data is presented in a 3D graphical display that can be easily manipulated and interrogated by the user. By realizing the true value of data, we can start to identify new trends. We can look at new revenue streams, and we can also make better informed decisions which will ultimately reduce operating costs and drive efficiencies within organisations. We believe that the visualisation of data provides answers to those questions that you didn't actually know you had. As we introduce new products, new tools, new services, new technologies, the investment to support that is also a challenge for every organisation. As we become more connected, there's a significant focus on cybersecurity and cyber resilience in order to protect our physical and digital assets. In order for organisations to stay competitive going forward, they need to look at realising and embracing the benefits of new technologies. They need to look at harnessing and realising the benefits of data. They also need to identify new revenue streams in order to complement their existing offerings. And finally, they need to remain agile and adopt and be ready for change. Overall, it's a really exciting time for the aerospace industry, where change, innovation, disruption and technology advances present unique challenges and yet some unique opportunities.